Wolfgang Schiffling, are you a painter of technical images?
Hallo. Na klar.
Sure,
Aber was
definitely.
ist Technik?
But what is technology?
Falls mir ein Harley
If a Harley biker would ask me to do an oil painting of his softail according to professionally made
mir
photographs,
dazu
there couldn't be any doubts
Fotos
about
ans
his
Herz legt,
expectations.
ist seine
I would know
Erwartung
exactly what painter of
Dann
technical
weiß ich, was
images
ein
means
Techniker
here.
ist.
He wishes
Er
to
möchte seine
recognize his
Maschine
machine in
Malerei
painting,
sorgfältig
meticulously
geputzt,
polished,
mit
with
besonderem
particular
Augenmerk
highlights on the
auf
gleaming
den
chrome
Reflexpunkten
parts.
des blitzenden
For my
Chroms
part, I'm turning to scanner and Mac first
gehe zunächst
of
für die
all for
Skizzen
drafts,
mit Scanner
and
und
out
Mac.
turns a cowboy on an awkward
Und
techno
bei mir
tangle,
kommt ein Cowboy auf einem bockenden Technikknoll heraus. Das heißt,
which
ich
means
zeichne die
that my first
technisch-wissenschaftliche
step is soft
Erscheinung
drawing the
vor.
scientific mechanical
Ich wähle
appearance,
Ausschnitte aus
then
dieser Welt
selected
technischer
parts are
Erscheinungen,
being warped and
verforme sie,
rearranged in a
setze sie
dysfunctional way,
zweckundienlich wieder
beaten
zusammen.
up and
Ich
straightened
schlage auf
out.
sie ein, ich streichle
Thus
sie
my
ab.
logic of
Meine
presentation has
Darstellungslogik
hardly
hat
anything to
also
do
mit
with the
jenen,
one
die
we
von
know
gängigen
from common
Technikbildern
technical
bekannt ist,
images.
keine Ähnlichkeit.
But your subject is clearly technology.
Mir geht es
In
nicht
my
darum,
work,
technische
I'm not
Gegenstände,
intending to
wie wir sie
represent
täglich
technical
sehen, in
devices
deren
as we
Gestaltung
see them in our daily life.
sondern der
My
springende
point is
Punkt
rather
liegt
to
darin,
sort of
diese
metaphorically
technischen
transform them.
Gegenstände metamorphorisch zu verwandeln.
So one is not to expect realistic information about technical matters in your work.
Für einen Ingenieur bleibt mein
To an
Tun
engineer,
außer
everything I'm doing is a lot of
wissenschaftlichem
unscientific pranks.
Aber
But
meine
my visual
bildnerische
molding,
Formung, und das
and I
möchte
wish to
ich hier
emphasize this
betonen,
point,
ist eine
is an additional
zusätzliche
language
Sprache, die gewisse
capable of
Blickwinkel der
exposing
Wirklichkeit
certain
zu fassen
perspectives
gibt.
of reality
Eben auch
which are
solche,
beyond
die sich
any
der
scientific mechanical
technisch-wissenschaftlichen
representation.
Darstellung bei weitem entziehen oder sich sogar gegen sie sperren.
Any examples?
Erlebnisse,
Experience,
Sinnenfreude,
pleasure,
Ganzheitlichkeit,
integrity,
Kritik, Ironie,
criticism,
Historie,
irony,
genug?
historicism, enough?
Oder
In order to
anschaulich
exemplify
objektiv zu
this, let's stick to a
argumentieren.
concrete
Ich habe
object.
hier ein nachgebautes
Here's the
Arbeitsmodell
reconstruction
des
of the land
Landevehikel
surveyor,
Sojourner,
Sojourner,
wie die
as
NASA
deposited
es
by
am
NASA's
5.
spacecraft
1997
Pathfinder
bei
on
der
Mars
Marslandung
on July
der
4,
Sonde Pathfinder
1997.
abgesetzt hat.
From
Mit
the
den
illustrations you can
Abbildungen
take
zeichnen wir
how,
in
step
verschiedenen
by
Stufen,
step, the
wie aus
technical
dem
object is
technischen
developing into a
eine
metaphorical
metaphorische
shape.
Formulierung wird.
I'm extracting these
In
metaphors
technischen
from the
Formen
range of
vorher
technical
finde ich
forms
Metaphern
or define new
und ich
graphical
entwickle neue
figures on their
Bildfiguren
basis,
aus ihnen,
which, often
wobei
enough,
diese oft
in return
zur
offer new
Identifikation
possibilities of identification.
Sieh mal, hier schwebt
Look
über
here,
dem babylonischen
above the
Turm
Tower of
vom
Babel,
Vorbild
there's
eine
this
Figur,
figure hovering which I
die ich
formerly
formal aus dem
derived from the Mars
Mars-Fahrzeug
vehicle.
abgeleitet habe. Meine Vorstellungen und
My
Erwartungen
ideas
sind
and
inzwischen
expectations are more
umfassend.
comprehensive now.
Dieses
This
Zeichen,
figure,
das ich
which I'm
Monsieur
calling
nenne,
Monsieur,
steht für mich
to me
beherrschend für eine
signifies the
Technik,
power of
der
technology
wir
we're
alle
all
unterworfen
submitted
sind.
to. So
Technik ist
technology
also
is not
nicht
only
nur der
supplying a
Farbentwurf,
diversity of shapes,
sondern auch
but
das
also a range of
Problemfeld
problems and
und die
issues
inhaltliche Welt,
which capture
die
my
mich
attention.
künstlerisch festhalten. Aber darüber hinaus, und jetzt wird es
But beyond that, it is the dominant world of technology forging, so to speak, countless individuals into a new one. On the occasion of their landing on Mars, a headline in the German magazine Die Bunte announced, "Sojourner is kissing Barnacle Bill. What a miracle! Earth and Mars are brothers. Even humans are made of stardust." In other words, I'm looking for pictures of our common cosmic fate, because it is concerning all of us. Fair enough, but do you really believe that artists can get a better link to the public through means of identification and empathy? As my pictures are dealing with our reality, I have to believe so. Yes, definitely. On condition that I'm able to conjure up technology's ambivalence, that is, the increasing life potential is counterbalanced by an increase in danger. For example, car, airplane, rocket, beamer. It's obvious that the increasing speed of our vehicles has ambivalent effects, progress on one and death on the other hand. In my work, I'm trying to draw attention to this fact. Yet, in view of its beautiful make-up, are you not rather invalidating, minimizing, and consequently trivializing the importance of technology? I'm taking sides within my means. I'm exaggerating and pushing things to an extreme. We're dealing with pictures here, with signs, nothing but pictures. Of course, they're following purely aesthetical categories, thus responding to philosophical questions merely in their own language. Now and then I'm coming up against limits. It's not as if I had only to follow a well-known, drawn-out path. In that case, I change my medium or mode of work. Here's my most recent example, Märet Eumel, homage à Märet Oppenheimer. It serves various purposes. Firstly, it's my model, which, secondly, transmits illusions about presenting a movie. Here it takes on the role of something like a fake group beamer, and, last but not least, it's a self-portrait, with many built-in X-rays of diverse joints of mine, the trouble spots of my work, if you like. Doesn't resemble you a lot, though, which reminds me of another tendency in your 25 years of work. The gradual elimination of human beings. Instead, these weird homunculi are showing up. As a car person, I didn't find room for pictures of human beings in my junctions. Humans can enter orbit only with added mechanical equipment, or even better, when they are at least partly dehumanized. In any case, they've got to be mechanized somehow. If I'm not mistaken, you were through the various periods of your work pursuing one unifying idea, one question, linking individual parts to a whole. Each part seems to present a particular sequence of thought or concept. For instance, emancipation from cars, or replacing human beings and technology by computer-generated representatives. In this world of ideas, humanity is being gradually extinct. Most recently, however, news about the possibility of teleportation is getting at you. That's right. Simply vanishing and reappearing somewhere else almost at the same time. That's an old dream of mankind, and I'm surely thrilled by it. With beaming, the entire unsevered human gestalt is brought into play once more. It disappears and turns up again. Fantastic! Yet soon, in pictures, I can preview this. It will be very exciting to visualize this sensational technological development. I'm sticking thus to the topic of my life, mobility and transformation.